in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and here we are at the beginning of it all. Whether you won the division or whether you just barely scraped in, you're here. That's important. What do you say to your team?
Well, let's control what we can. You're right, Doc. Home ice, being the visiting team, doesn't really matter. At the end of the day is that you have to control what you can, how you play, how you compete, and this is what it's all about. It's the best time of year, and we've seen over history teams that have won the conference have gone on to the Stanley Cup. We've seen teams that finished in 8th spot have gone on and won the Stanley Cup. So it really doesn't matter. As long as you give yourself a chance when you get in, anything can happen.
Just looking around this building, Doc, you know there's a sense of excitement. It's a long road to get to the Stanley Cup final, but this is where it all begins, and everybody is certainly jacked up for this.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Carey Price in goal. Over a decade from the start with the same team, a lot of trophies and counting playoffs, well over 300 victories. Rammers getting the decision from the coach tonight. Get in there and get us a win. Let's see if he does for the visitors. The referee set to drop the puck. Russian-born Evgeny Malkin is out there to start things off. He's a player that can single-handedly dominate a game in the offensive end. Wasn't intentional, didn't go well. Loose puck. He's got that pass and can look ahead. Took it up the boards and holds. Wonderful stop. Shoots one. Terrific reaction on the sneaky wraparound. Play halted, down to the ice and Ray.
The pressure on both teams is enormous in a one-game winner-take-all series. So who is going to be able to handle that? Who will be able to play the most relaxed game? They'll be the ones lifting the cup over their head.
Detroit's lugging it up the wing. Moving it to Cam Beats. Takes it in from the neutral zone. That puck's loose, deflected away by Evgeny Malkin. The Demons are at the wing in neutral ice. Has that one measured in his own end. He takes that point pass. In that defensive zone, an important play. Laid on to Wandell. Flings it. That's a solid face-off win. Missed all of it. Puck loose, now picked up. Propelled to Hershevitz. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Nicely received at the point. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Oh, snaps the shot! And a save! And he puts the glove on it and stops play. Detroit's got another win. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. A shot. Gets a glove on it. Covered up just to slow things down.
That shift was looking really dangerous with all that pressure. The goalie finally got possession. He freezes the puck to slow things down.
Just over 7 minutes played here in the first. No goals to report yet. The Demons prevailing on the faceoff. Went to the backhand. Loud pad save. Crosses that line. Smart recovery by P.K. Subban. Snapping a pass to Carlson. Pitching this one to Subban. To Carvalho. Pitched right ahead through center. Sends to the point. What a ripper from the point. Save there. Popped out of the scrum by Escape. Pitching it to Starmy. Passing one off now to Laine. A neutral zone interception. Right to the point. Lets it go. Gets it with the blocker. collected in the corner. Centering to Carlson, to Wheeler. Skates out with it. What a tremendous hit.
Carlson's not going to be too happy with that. He didn't have his head up, wasn't aware of everybody around him, and then he got steamrolled. Not sure who made the hit, but that is a big one.
On to Jamie Benn. Detroit's along the wing at center ice. With a shot, handled with the stick. He's briefly a minor penalty for hooking.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
The Demons are going on their first power play opportunity of the game.
This is a power play earned in a scoreless game. Their power play can now get them on the board and give them a lead.
2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes, 46
Takes
seconds.
that pass from the other point. Up to the point. Collected by Hedman. Got it back out of the zone. Terrific determination by PK Subban. Steps across that line. Slid to Marchand. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Cleared it out of there. Detroit's back to play in their own end as the clock ticks down on the power play. Got that pass in his own end. Slugged back out again by Alexander Ovechkin. Detroit's continuing on in the defensive zone. The Zephyrs have this game even in strength by killing off the penalty. Lets it go. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab. Detroit's got it again. Using the point. That's a great deflection there. Good stick. Lots on that to Morin. Gives it over to the point. They're getting all organized now. With no time whatsoever, he turned it aside.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Rammer's made a number of good stops here early on. We might not see a better save than the one he just made.
Detroit's got it. Back and forth they go between the points. Loose puck did not go very well there. The Zephyrs are driving it from the wing. Driven up the wing to Gaudreau. Trying to go to Wandell. Gains the zone. Save.
I'd like to say that the shooter was shooting for a rebound. At least I hope he was, because that shot had no chance of going in.
The Demons win the draw. Gives it to the point. Chip to McDavid. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Muscled right off it. Puck is thrown to Starmy. Leads that charge into the zone. Brings a shot. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
Looked like the net was open for a second, but he shut it down.
Lets it go. Great glove save.
As soon as the goaltender reads the release of the shot, he drops to the butterfly and makes a really easy stop.
First period has been completed, and we are as we started. 0-0.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now at this year's locations and prices without paying extra for the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. This offer is available.
The Zephyrs are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break.